afternoon. Thank you so much for braving the cold weather today to be here to once again stand up for the very simple proposition that every life is precious and a gift from God.
Amen!
I want to thank all of you for your continued loyalty, your continued commitment to this cause.
Thank you!
Yes!
And what we need to do each and every day is to live our lives in a way that encourages everyone to understand why this cause is so important. To live our lives in treating each other, to show that we respect the life of every human being, and that every human being is one of God's creatures and deserves the love and respect that God gives to all of us. We must continue as leaders, and the members of the legislature who are here joining me, being leaders across the state, have to continue to speak loudly and clearly about that simple fact. We need to speak about it in a way that leaves no ambiguity in how we feel about this issue. And as all of you may know, this is not an issue that I always understood, nor was I always on your side. It is an issue that I came to grow and learn about in a very personal way. My daughter Sarah, who I was with yesterday at the Jets-Steelers game, who will, unfortunately, who will turn 15 this February. When I heard her heartbeat at 3 months in our doctor's office, it was at that moment that it became clear to me that being on the sidelines on this issue was not something that I could live with, and that I needed to speak out in favor of the very simple idea that that child is a life which deserves protection. This will be a long, or it has been and will continue to be, a long and difficult struggle. But what I encourage all of you to do is what I will continue to do, which is to speak calmly and clearly and forthrightly for the idea that this is an issue whose time has come, and that we must all stand up for what our Declaration of Independence said we should stand up for. And the first of those principles was life. Our founders said that we should stand for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Without life, there cannot be liberty, nor the pursuit of happiness. The first is indispensable to the second two. And so if we're going to continue to remain true to those ideals, we need to continue to speak out strongly and clearly on this issue. The promise you have for me is the same promise that I made to myself and to my wife now nearly 15 years ago, when my mind and eyes were open to this issue. That I will continue to stand with you and be strong, but most importantly, to stand with each and every one of those precious human lives. So, so for as long as I have the honor of serving as governor of this state, you will know that you have someone sitting in that office who understands this issue, who appreciates it, and will continue to stand up and speak strongly in favor of the protection of human life, of every human life. So I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you for continuing to give voice to the voiceless, for continuing to stand up for that which you believe in your heart and in your soul. And please know that in this governor, you have today and will have for the rest of my life an ally. Thank you all very much.